Hi, welcome back to the Corporate Shift. My name is Ingrid H. Turner. I am the spiritual advisor here at Corporate Hippie Connection. I am thrilled to be showing up and chatting with you today about merging business and spirituality, success and energy, the combination, the marriage of all of these things. So thanks so much for joining. One of my jobs here at Corporate Hippie Connection is helping the team understand their unique energy signature, the way that their energy naturally flows, and to help the team understand the dynamics when their energy comes together and matches up and flows together or not, right? Many of us are conditioned out of our energetic flow, the way we naturally move about energetically in the world. And I want to talk about one tiny area that I think a lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, can really struggle with. And that is the energy of our willpower, our impetus to just keep going and doggedly move forward on your tasks, on your projects, and see things through to completion. There's a center in our body, an energy center, called the will center. It's also referred to as the heart center or the ego center. And this is in a system called human design, which I won't go into a ton of detail today, but if you want to look up your own chart, you can go to a site called jovian.com and plug it in and see what it's all about and kind of do a little bit of poking around. But the center I'm going to talk about today, the energy I'm going to talk about today, is your willpower. So what most people don't understand, and where you end up beating yourself up a lot if you're not out there like crushing your goals like you think you ought to be, and you get all like motivated in your head and then you just run out of energy. The reason is because only about 5% of the population actually has that consistent access to the energy of willpower, continuous stick-to-itiveness to get the job done. The rest of the population does not have consistent access to that energy. It's not something that you can help. It's an energetic design that you have. Now, there are some real benefits to not having consistent access to that energy, but for the sake of our video today, I want to give you some tools that will help you manage the challenges that come with not having consistent access to the energy that we generate for willpower to be able to consistently meet our goals and do the goal crushing that we know that we are capable of doing. And you are capable of doing it. I'm going to show you how to bypass this little energetic signature, okay? The first thing is I want you to manage your to-do list a little bit better. A lot of times we have a big, long to-do list because we're out there changing the world, right? A lot of items to cover on that. And so we look at our to-do list and we start to get really overwhelmed. And when we get really overwhelmed, then our energy just kind of shuts down and we don't necessarily want to do any of it. It can feel like, what's the point at all? And so we end up procrastinating and humming and hawing and, maybe not getting those things done. Or the other side of that is you can overdo it and you can frenetically be rushing around chasing your to-do list and exhaust yourself. There's a middle way, and that middle way is to consistently move in the direction of your goal by knocking off the most important things on your to-do list. So here's the first strategy for you. I want you to take that big long to-do list, take a blank page, take the 3 most important things on that to-do list, the gotta get dones, and move them to the blank page. Your job is those 3 items. Anything else you do on the bigger list is gravy, but these are what I'm for sure going to get done today. The second strategy is to schedule time for yourself to work on specific projects, but also schedule time for yourself to rest, to take a break, to play, to read, whatever it is that refuels you and recharges your batteries. Because when you don't have that consistent access to that willpower energy, and again, 95% of the population does not have consistent access to that energy, then you can find yourself overdoing it and burning yourself out, or underdoing it and not feeling like you just can't get started. Having a structure put in place for you is going to be super helpful. So ding, your timer goes off and you're like, oh, I'm working on this project right now. Ding, timer goes off. Oh, it's time to take a break. Okay, shall I nap or shall I read? But it's built into your calendar. So you're not trying to manage that yourself. You've already laid out how your brain knows how to do it, and your calendar is helping you remind you when to work, when to take a break, etc. The third strategy strategy I have for you is to work in a team. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're self-employed, a sole proprietorship, maybe you don't have employees or coworkers, but you can buddy up with your friends, or you can network with other people who are self-employed as well, and you can create buckets of time where you're working together, even if you're not working on the same thing. But working with other people will help give you definition to that willpower. It'll help enhance your own energy, and so you'll find that it's much easier for you to focus and work consistently and take the breaks you need to take and work when you need to work, so that you move through and you reach your goals. And you can do this virtually. You could do little Zoom meetups, or you could do, okay, we're both committing to working at this time and we'll reconvene later. Hold yourself accountable and have other people hold you accountable as well, in a loving way. This isn't about beating yourself up for not getting enough done or for not resting enough. This is about, okay, what did you accomplish? Where did you slip? What strategies can we implement to help you stay on task and reach your goals? Patience presents as speed. So one of the things that you can do when you don't have strong definition in that will center that we're talking about here is you can get real frenetic and sort of scattered and all over the place. Just breathe, come into your body, have patience with yourself. Doing a few items well and a few items correctly each day is going to give you much faster progress than frenetically chasing down your to-do list or just getting overwhelmed and not being able to do anything at all. So those are just a few strategies that I've come up with that have really helped me and helped my clients and helped us at Corporate Hippie Connection kill our goals, just crush our goals. I want to hear what you've come up with. You've been doing this for a while. You kind of know yourself, right? So what are some strategies that you've come up with to help you meet your goals and stay on task when you feel your willpower is floundering? And also, if you go and you look up that human design chart, again, it's jovian.com, jovian.com. Let us know what whether your will center is defined or not. It'll be interesting to hear how this experience might be different for you based on your definition or not definition. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you again next week. All my love to you.